Hey guys, I'm Steff and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today we're going to be talking about brand new NYX cosmetics. I picked up a few goodies online from Ulta the other day. One of them being their new, bear with me, Luminous Tinted Skin Serum, and this is the shade Universal Light. I also picked up two new cheek products from the Bear With Me collection. These are called the Luminous Cheek Serums, and I got the shade Tan Bronze, and then I got the shade Peach Bronze. So I'm hoping that this one's gonna act more of a bronzer, and then of course this shade to be more of my blush. I also went with their new lip gloss. This one is called This Is Milky Gloss, and I got the shade Cookies and Milk. Also from the Bear With Me line, I wanted to try their tinted skin veil because I think I'm the last person who hasn't tried this, and I picked up the shade Vanilla Nude in this one. Heard so many great things about it, so I definitely wanted to give it a shot, and it's something that I wanted to have here in my stash just so I can reference it in other videos because I know a lot of you out there are huge fans of this product and I needed to see what all the hype was about. I also repurchased another one of the Lift and Snatch tinted brow pins, and did I stay with the same shade? I think this is, yeah, I went with Caramel again. So we're gonna be trying all of these products today on camera. I'm gonna try my best to do a full face of NYX cosmetics, but more specifically, we're gonna be focusing on these new products that are in the Bear With Me collection, the skin serum and the cheek serums. I'm really excited to try these products out. So let's jump into deets about the skin serum, and then I'm going to take you into application, and then we'll do a full day's wear test. I'll give you a check-in midday, and of course my final thoughts at the end of the day. So if you guys want to see how these new NYX products are going to perform on my 39-year-old normal to oily skin, keep on watching. Switch on skin luminosity. Introducing NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Luminous Tinted Skin Serum infused with Chamela Mushroom for instant all-day luminous skin. In 5 sheer adaptable shades for all skin tones. Luminous on the outside, this serum instantly evens skin tone and texture with an all-day luminous finish for natural, healthy-looking skin. Non-greasy formula leaves skin looking and feeling soft and smooth with a dewy finish. Luminous on the inside. This lightweight, breathable formula provides instant, all-day hydration for skin that looks refreshed and perfected. Featuring a vegan formula with no animal-derived ingredients or byproducts, all NYX Professional makeup products are proudly cruelty-free and PETA certified, and retails for $17 on the Ulta Beauty website. The new NYX Bear With Me Luminous Cheek Serums provide the following benefits. Tinted cheek color infused with Chamela Mushroom for instant all-day luminous skin. Cheeks appear brighter and skin looks moisturized with a smooth, even finish. This does not transfer all day. It does not fade all day as well. Lightweight formula provides a smooth, natural-looking flush of color, available in 3 buildable shades that are cruelty-free, each retail for $10 on the Ulta Beauty website. All right, so before we apply the Bear With Me Luminous Tinted Skin Serum all over the face, I want to quickly just do like a little patch test and see how this is going to compare with the Tinted Skin Veil. Seeing as to how I have not tried either one of these products, to me they sound a little similar, so I want to just see what the difference is going to be like in consistency and coverage, and I just want to check that out before we fully dive in to this new skin serum. So let me go ahead and put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. I am in the shade Vanilla Nude, and so that is what Vanilla Nude looks like. I will blend it out in a second. Now, let me explain the packaging really quick on this Bear With Me Luminous Tinted Serum. I thought that you would just unscrew this part, but actually don't do that. It's this little tip up here that you just unscrew. Squeeze this part here. There we go. And now you can see, obviously, one is more runny than the other. Again, this is in shade Light Universal or Universally Light. And then this one is Vanilla Almond. So I'm just going to take Vanilla Almond, which is the Tinted Skin Veil, and I'm just going to apply a little bit right here. Wow, that is very sheer. It's a little bit more sheer than I was expecting. Now let me get some of the serum. I actually think I have more coverage from the serum. I mean, as far as shade goes, I know they're different, but they're pretty much like blending into the skin to where they look almost identical, which is a good thing. So definitely the serum is going to be more serum-like. It's going to be more watery than the tinted skin veil. But I kind of feel like I'm getting more coverage from the serum than I did from the veil. So, that's really interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna wipe this off because I am gonna go in with a primer. That's just something I wanted to test out, especially for myself. I just wanted to see what the difference was as far as coverage mainly. So for primer, I'm gonna go in, where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna go in with the Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa primer. And this primer definitely provides a radiance to the skin. So that is about all I'm gonna go in with. And I'm gonna stay clear of my nose. So now let's dive into the serum. I am wondering how I'm gonna want to apply this one. Do I use a brush? I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brush to try and apply it first. This is the e.l.f. by Nablia Noor collaboration brush. So let's start applying. It's blending out really well. Definitely a perfect shade match for me. And I guess see why they only have 5 shades of this, because it's so sheer and lightweight. Like it really is just gonna adapt to your skin tone. Very forgiving product as far as shade goes. So I don't see a lot of coverage, obviously. But you can see where it is evening out skin tone. That I can see. Like it's diminishing redness and it feels really lightweight. There's a slight scent to it, I think, but that could also be, guys, I'm in the middle of doing a self-tanner wear test. I'm going to be testing out 5 different self-tanners over the next 5 weeks. So I just started today, so I could be the self-tanner that I'm smelling. And not this foundation, but right now it's kind of hard to tell. Let me see. Let me get up. No, this product, it's not. It's a self-tanner that I can smell. It's not this product. All right, so that's what my skin looks like after that one application. You can definitely see the nice radiance, the nice glow, and it did even out. It did diminish some of the redness. I'm going to try and just add a little bit more in this area. That is the area that I normally just add more foundation, that I tend to build up. And I'm going to try just stippling it. I'm going to take a damp beauty sponge and just lightly press over that. Okay, so I think it built up slightly. Definitely not full coverage, but it feels very lightweight. It feels super lightweight and just really nice. It feels good on the skin, and I like the way it applied with the brush. And again, this is the e.l.f. brush, e.l.f. by Nablia Noor. I don't know if you can still buy this collection. Again, I did receive this brush for free in one of my recent e.l.f. orders. I would check on their website to see if they still have it available for purchase, but you can see it's definitely a stippling brush because the bristles have those like little spikes on them. So it definitely worked out perfectly for this type of foundation. All right, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer, and I'm gonna go in with the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. And I have the shade, what shade do I have in this one? Alabaster. Now I do want to lightly set my T-zone just because I am a normal to oily skin type. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of setting powder right here. And I'm just using the one from Wet n Wild because I don't have a NYX setting powder. These are the areas where foundation tends to break up on me first. So that is why I want to set them. I don't even think I'm going to set my under eye area. I'm just going to leave it as is. But yeah, just like that. Now we're going to go in with these cheek serums, and I'm going to go in first with the shade Tan Bronze. So let's swatch both of them. All right, so there's Tan Bronze, and I'll blend it out in a minute. Now this next one is going to be Peach Bronze, and there you can see the different shades. Let's blend it out. Definitely see the luminosity, the dewiness. Ooh, this is going to be nice. All right, so let's see. Let me get a brush. So for the bronzer, I'm going to use this one from Smashbox, and this is the Cream Cheek brush. I'm just going to use what I have on the back of my hand here first. And I'm going to start placing it up here where I would normally apply my bronzer. Wow, that's pretty. Very dewy, very luminous. I like that a lot. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, and I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand and grab from there. They did have another shade in these cheek serums. They had a terracotta bronze, but I thought that looked a little too dark for me. Wow, that blends in beautifully. Very nice, especially if you're going for a luminous, dewy finish. Wow, that's really pretty. Let me go ahead and take care of the other side. All right, so we got a nice glow going on to the skin. Now I'm going to go in with Peach Bronze, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Blush Brush. All right, so this is Peach Bronze on the cheeks, as well as Tan Bronze all over pretty much. Really, really nice. You know what I want to do? I'm going to add a little bit of tan bronzer. Ooh, but I put powder. I don't know. Let me see it. Let me see how it's going to react with the powder. I'm just going to put a little bit like right here. I feel like this might not be one that you want to go in with on top of a powder. Actually, no, nothing is happening. And give a little bronze to my nose. That went over just fine. Perfect. All right, now we have a little bronze to the nose. Everything is looking dewy and fresh and glowy, just the way I like it. Let's see. I'm going to add a little bit of this High Glass highlighter. This is like one of those cream to powder highlighters, so I'm just going to use my finger. Dab a little bit up here. All right, so loving the way this looks. All right, so now I'm gonna go take care of my brows off camera, but you can best be sure I'm going to be using my Lift and Snatch brow pen, and then we'll come back on and we'll try out the lip gloss. I don't know that I'm gonna do like a full eye look. I might come back on with some NYX mascara, but I'll decide in the next few minutes. So, all right, guys, so I took care of brows, mascara, and a little bit of eyeshadow. Let me show you what products I used. I used one of my favorite eyebrow pencils, which is from NYX, and this is the Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. And then, of course, I went in with the Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, and then I also used a little bit of the NYX Brow Glue. For mascara, I went in with the NYX Worth the Hype Mascara. I've always loved this one. I think this is like my third bottle of it. And then I reached into my trusted NYX the Ultimate Utopia palette, and I used one shade only, and it was this shade right here in the middle. And that's what I did. I used my finger to apply the shadow, and that was it. That's the look. This is how it's going to stay. I do want to mist my face real quick with a little bit of this NYX Bear With Me Multitasking Spray. This is a good spray, guys, to have on hand. because you can use it as a primer, as a makeup setting spray, as a refresher. You can use it to wet your brush during eyeshadow application, and you can just reach for it during the day and spritz it if you need a nice cool down, a nice refresher for your makeup. It does a really good job. It's a very fine mist, and it doesn't mess with the makeup at all. It just helps to freshen up the skin, and who's not going to need that come spring and summer? I know I am down here in South Texas. So last thing I want to try for you guys is this is Milky Gloss. Again, this is the shade Cookies and Cream. Let me go ahead and swatch it back here on my hand. Okay, so this is going to be a cool toned nude shade. All right, so let's see how this is going to go. I don't think this is going to be a great color for the look we have. It has a scent to it. Smells nice. All right, so this is how Cookies and Cream looks. I don't think it goes with the look, but we're gonna roll with it, guys. It feels nice on the lips. It's not tacky or sticky or anything like that. And it definitely has a nice shine, but not like being super shiny, just like the perfect amount of shine. And it feels really hydrating on the lips. They did have quite a few other shades to choose from. I just wanted to pick something neutral, but I feel like this is more on the cool tone neutral side. And now I'm wishing I had chosen a more warm tone neutral, but oh well. This is how the look is going to stay. I'll be back for a midday check-in, and then of course at the end of the day to give you guys my final thoughts on the new Bear With Me Luminous Tinted Skin Serum. We'll see how this is going to hold up for 10 hours on my 39-year-old normal to oily skin, as well as the new cheek serums. I was really excited to see these, really excited to try them out, and I definitely have a beautiful glow to my skin. I have coverage without it being heavy, without it being cakey, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'll be back in a few hours, guys, and we'll see how this makeup is wearing. Hey guys, Buster and I are here for the 5-hour check-in of me wear testing these new NYX products, specifically this new Luminous Tinted Serum, and of course the cheek serums, the blush, the bronzer, and the lip gloss. The lip gloss, this is the Milky gloss, right? I think that's what it's called. I had to reapply it right before I came on because it did come off after I ate dinner. So this is what the skin is looking like. Definitely very dewy, definitely very glowy. It might be coming across on camera as if I'm oily. I'm not. Everything looks pretty good. I think it's the light that just intensifies the shininess, but it's a healthy glow. If you were to see it in person, it's more of a healthy glow. It's nothing that is overly shiny or anything like that. So I hope the camera doesn't give the wrong impression, but it feels very nice, super lightweight, very comfortable. I am very pleased with how my skin looks, and I'm anxious to see what this is going to look like in 5 more hours. So I will definitely update you guys then. Alright guys, so this is how my skin is looking 10 hours later after applying all of these new NYX products, specifically the Luminous Tinted Skin Serum, which we're definitely glowy right now. And then of course the cheek serums, and I just applied some more. This is Milky Gloss. Okay, so let me give you my thoughts. Let's start first with the tinted skin serum. So I think it's a really pretty product. I don't know that I'm gonna be using this on its own. I feel like I want to mix this. I feel like I want to mix this with some of my more mattifying foundations just to give my skin that nice luminosity. But I can see myself reaching this if it's going to be like one of those no makeup days, like today, a minimalist makeup type of day. But I don't always have those too often. And when I do have them, I just tend to not wear makeup at all. So for me, I'm going to be mixing this, but for those of you out there who really do the minimalist makeup look on the daily,
this is definitely something that you might enjoy. It didn't settle into any fine lines. I am oily on my nose. Like this, now that you're seeing this, this is oil already coming through. So I could definitely use a good blot. It's smooth on my forehead. It didn't come off. Like it's still on because you can obviously see I still have a beautiful glow to my skin, minus the nose, which I didn't powder down, I didn't touch up, but this didn't accentuate pores. It didn't settle into fine lines. It really is just super lightweight. Like I don't even feel like I have anything on. So if you're looking for a product like that, then this is definitely something you might want to check out. Now, remember, it only comes in 5 shades, but they are very forgiving. So since it is such a sheer wash of color, I'm assuming that's why they only created 5 shades, but I'll let you be the judge of that for yourself, and you can determine whether this is a product you want to try, or what, if you do try it, whether it works for you and your skin tone. I think if you have full-on oily skin, I don't think this is going to be for you. I would just recommend mixing it with your regular matte foundation. This is definitely how I'm going to be using this product going forward. If you have normal skin, if you have dry skin, combo skin, I think you're going to enjoy it. And if you want added coverage, just use your concealer to spot conceal those areas. I did build it up a little bit right in here in this area. And it did build up a little bit, but it's not going to get you full coverage. So again, just use your concealer to spot conceal. But I mean, this is a beautiful, healthy glow. This is really, really nice. I am not disappointed with this at all. For 10 hours of wear and it being like a super lightweight, sheer product, I mean, it did a fantastic job. As far as the Bear With Me Luminous Cheek Serums, I think they did great. And they definitely are serum-like. And they're very thin, very lightweight. It's more of a sheer wash of color, and I like it. It's still on, it's still there. I think I can see more of the tan bronze, which is the one I used as a bronzer. I think I see more of that than I do of the peach bronze, but it was still really nice. Looks great, felt great. I did enjoy the lip gloss, but I mean, this is not long lasting. It feels good. It never got tacky. It never got sticky. It just wore off normally, you know, eating, drinking, whatnot. They do have quite a few shades to choose from. It's really very comfortable. But I mean, it's nothing extraordinary. You know what I mean? It's a lip gloss, and you know, it serves its purpose. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out to you guys, I recently tried the NYX Total Pro Drop Foundation on my channel, and I'll have that video linked up above in case you want to check it out. But some of you might be wondering, well, they're both drop style. Like, how do they compare? With this one, you're definitely going to get more coverage. I don't feel like you necessarily need to mix these two, because with this one, I got a nice, you know, like a natural finish out of it. I mean, you could, but I think it might be too much. I would reserve this one more if you're going to be mixing it. Mix it more with satin and matte foundations than anything else. But if you're looking for coverage, then this is going to give you more than this one does. Although if you're going to ask me to choose between the two, I like this one better. This one just, I don't know, for some reason, this just never really worked for me. Even the original one that they created back then a few years ago didn't really work for me back then, and this one is not really working for me now. I like this one so much better. So take this advice as you will, but that has been my experience with this NYX Total Control Pro Drop Foundation. Not one of my favorites, not one of their best. So I'm gonna put that aside. I'll be reaching for this, and I still need to try this one out. I need to do a full day's wear test with this, because this is the Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil that everybody seems to love. From swatching it earlier, it didn't provide a lot of coverage, so I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe this is something that I will be mixing together. Who knows? I'll definitely keep you posted, and hopefully I can do another NYX dedicated video very soon, because I love NYX Cosmetics. They are definitely one of my favorite brands at the drugstore. They just come out with a lot of good stuff, like all around good products. All right, guys, so that completes today's video. Sound off below. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think about these new NYX products? Did you even know they were new? Did you know they existed? Have you tried anything? What do you think I need to try from NYX? Leave it all in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed watching today's video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you never miss one of my video uploads. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.